So this is a surprise. First time we fed them in 18 months. And Gig's helping you.
Look at the ears. Shall I unplug?
Yep, you're on.
Shall I unplug?
Yeah, let's ask people if they can hear you though.
All right, this is a surprise video from the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We are on live. We have a little audience here for the first time in 18 months. First of all, I'm feeding a baby kitten. This is Buzz. You guys might know him from Facebook. He is only 3 weeks old, and the fire marshal from Richland found him, and he's doing so good, but he's a little bit of a pig. He has to eat every 2 hours. Look at him. He says, look at my little belly. And then I don't know if you guys know, but when you have a baby kitten, you need to stimulate them to make them go to the potty, like to act like their mother. So you have to take a wet wipe. What'd you do, Matt?
Sorry.
He's drunk. No, not really.
I've had a little problem.
Matt always has a little problem. So you have to, yes, I'm feeding him KMR in a little bottle. He started out with a syringe with a special nipple on the front, and now we have this one, which he's eating like a big boy, like he would from his mom. So that he's mad at me because he says, Mom, don't wipe my butt in front of all these people. He's embarrassed. But you can see there's pee-pee. So that's what you have to do. A lot of people don't realize when they're this little.
Wait, can you see 2 lights behind there?
No.
What do you see, 1 light?
1 light, power.
Okay, so I must not have turned you on. Hold on.
Yep. Live video.
Okay,
am I on?
Yep.
Okay, Matt. Do I have to start over?
No, you can hear.
Everybody can hear me?
Yeah, I think
okay.
you're good.
So, as I was saying, a little kid, oh, see, he's peeing by himself now because Mom just let go. So you have to stimulate them to make them go to the potty. And sometimes when it's number 2, you need a lot of baby wipes.
Or we're on video.
Okay, they're used to me talking about poo. It's a farm.
All
okay,
right.
so, and then
Wait, let's show them. Oh.
Matt, what are you doing? Just hold it.
Hold on.
Goodness gracious.
This is a surprise, so it's a little.
It's a surprise, so we're going to really mess this video up since
Stop.
It's a surprise.
Say you're sorry.
And you can see he's starting to suck by himself. His little ears are going. So he has to be bottle fed until he can lap up. We have to teach him slowly, like, you know, you lap up out of a bowl, and then my job becomes a lot easier, and I won't have to make him go to the potty by Mommy. He can go to the potty by Buzz, by himself. Okay, you had enough for right now. We're gonna put you down.
They said they can hear you good.
All right, great, thank you. I'll put the pee-pee pads there. Okay.
So you fed the kitty.
Fed the kitty.
That's Buzz.
Hey, can you pull that? I'm gonna just push this over a little.
And so this is tell us the first time.
So I have 2 megaesophagus dogs.
Okay.
I don't see either one of them. Jesse, come here, Jess. Tucker. Bunnies, Tucker, come on. Oh, he heard me now. All right, little dogs, you have to move out the way.
Tucker's
all right, Tucker, wait a second. Tucker, in. So Tucker is a megaesophagus dog. You can see he's going to back in and then sit up. Sadie's a new dog. She's like, where's my chair? Sadie, you don't have megaesophagus, sweetie. You got to go. Come on, go down. Okay, and you can see we have our new chair thanks to Steve Anderson and family. It's called a Bailey chair. He took the designs of my first one that I had, and then he added a tray. Can you guys see? If you guys want to move around, you might be able to see, because otherwise you're going to see my big head.
So your brother Steven's watching.
My brother Steven, my goodness, he never used to be on social media. Hi, Steven, brother. Okay, so we're going to give him, this is liquid puppy chow mixed with water. But we got to get Jesse in. I forgot. It's the first time I'm ever doing 2 at once out here.
Down, and then you can, there you go.
Get in. Hurry up, get in. Get in your chair. He's like, I've never done this up on the picnic table. Get in. Come on, it's like at home. Get in, there you go. There. No, watch, he's gonna get in. He's gonna sit up, ready? He's like, Mom, you're too far from me. Okay. All right, we're ready, Gig. Just give me a little to start.
This is the first time in 18 months that we've been able to feed them outside.
Thank you, Matt. You're on, right? So they can hear you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, for those who can't hear Matt from here, it's our first time in 18 months because we were afraid of getting too many people gathering in a spot because a lot of people want to see. So these dogs have megaesophagus, And what that means is their esophagus is enlarged. But Gig, I might have to have you come here so I can do both.
Hold the bowl.
So yes, no, hold this bowl for me. Can you do that from there? We might have to go a little more though. Yeah, give me some more first. So I got that. So after they eat this this is about 3 cans of food. Then, oh, now Tucker needs, you're holding. It's double duty, so it takes 2, you need like 4 hands instead of 2. But at least I don't have to hold Tucker's. You do have to not wear your good clothes when you're doing this. If I wear my work clothes and I'm running out the door, I'm always like, I have puppy slop all over me. So, megaesophagus, this shows an x-ray of Tucker. If this is his head, his neck, that is his esophagus, that white part. And what that simulates is when he ate for the University of Penn, that's actually his food. And you can see, that's his belly. 0 food was going down to his belly, so basically he was starving to death. So the original dog I got was Chucky. I don't know if anybody has been here since Chucky, but he's been gone for about 1.5 years now. And the Chucky tree in the middle of the tree in the middle of my yard with the red tent, that's his tree, and he's buried there. They said he would only live at the most 6 months, and he lived for 5 years. So he had the same condition. So instead of them just eating food and then it just throws back up, we sit them up straight like a person, like a human, and then it will slowly go down by gravity into their stomachs. So there is no operation for this because your esophagus is a moving muscle. So it moves, but it goes like this instead of whoosh, so it doesn't push it down. So it has to go down by gravity. Man, you're sloppy eaters. It's even on the book. So I will show you Tucker when he was just a little tyke. This is baby Tucker. He was 8 weeks old when I got him. And his mom and dad were related. What causes the interbreeding, what causes the defect in their bodies is interbreeding. So mom and dad were related. So that's what happens. A lot of times it happens with breeders when the lines get too close together. It also happens, it's prevalent in boxers and labs. Not to say other dogs, I've seen other breeds get it, I've seen mutts get it, but it's not a death sentence. So most vets say you should euthanize them. Kids, you know what that means? It means kill them. So do they look like they're having a bad life? Not. They're like normal dogs. And I say you should always be kind to one another because you never know how they're feeling on the inside. Because if you see these dogs, if their dog friends were judging them, they're just like normal dogs, but then they just eat differently than anybody else. All the other dogs are kind of like, hey, where's my chair? So other than that, they might get a little jealousy, but other than that, they understand that these two have to eat differently. Tucker, you have to come up. You can't be squishing down. He's like, where's my bowl to lick? Does he have the lid?
The lid? Oh, you want the lid?
Go ahead,
there's no lid.
What?
Oh, there is a lid.
There is a lid, Matt. So one licks the lid, and that helps keep them up longer, and then Tucker can lick the bowl. Okay, Gig, you can hold him for that. So that will keep them up. So every time I feed them, it's 10 minutes afterwards. So we feed them every 3 hours, starting at about 6 o'clock in the morning, all the way up till 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I don't go overnight. When they're young and super young, I will feed them till later into the evening because they need it more. But they both understand that they have to sit up and stay. Tucker actually falls asleep in his chair. It just takes a little more time, a little more patience, a little extra love, and I'm telling you, the bond that you get with these dogs when you're feeding them is like no other. Because you spend so much time with them, and then they need you to feed them. They can't do it on their own. It's not like putting a bowl down and saying, here you go. Even with Tucker, we just have to make sure he can stay up. So Jesse is 6 months old. He is due to be neutered very shortly. Tucker is 3 years old. He's a German Shepherd, and this one is a black lab / blue tick hound. So again, black lab in him. And somebody got him for Christmas, and they told me that he was diagnosed with megaesophagus. So I was trying to help them, like, oh, well, we could do this and this. I'll give you a chair. I'll help you with the food. And they were like, we work full time. We have 2 kids. We can't do it. So I said, I can't take another megaesophagus dog. And here he is. You can see how good I'm saying it. I'm good at saying no, right? So we have, for those who don't, anybody here for the first time today? All right, well, welcome. And if anybody doesn't know me, I'm Lori, the owner of the Funny Farm. I live in the little yellow house, and it is a funny farm inside as well as out. I have baby ducks in my tub. Every day when I have to take a shower, I have to move them out.
Do they tickle your feet?
Who's tickling my feet?
The ducks in the shower.
I'm like, well, the dog's at my feet. Yes, no, they come out. I don't take a shower with the ducks. They don't like my shampoo. So I'm sorry. And we also have peacocks, a baby turkey. You have to sit up. He's like, Mom is not in front of me like she normally is
could move
in the house. But this one's in my way. This one, we put this here. This is a hot mess here. All right, here we go.
We need a wider picnic table.
Okay. All right, you guys sit up with Mommy like normal. Okay. Oh, jeepers. Okay. So he knows he has to sit up here, Gig. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Gig. And
so this is the first time you've ever fed Jesse and Tucker.
This is the first time I've ever fed the two of them. It's the duo out in public. Actually, that's not true. We fed them at schools. We went to 4 schools this year. Believe it or not, they opened it up. We were outside and we did this demonstration with both of them. But we're on the grass and it's a lot more space. Tucker, come up. He says, I want to go see the bunnies. Can I be done now? You know, your kids are like, they want to be. Can I be excused? I'm done. So I was saying I have 11 dogs. None of the dogs are up for adoption. However, as you saw, she was up for adoption at one point, but that's Sadie. She's been through quite a bit of moving and she's a little over anxious. So I feel like she had to be around somebody all the time. So she is now a permanent resident. So like I said, I have 11 dogs. One of them he's usually in the house. His name is Rocky. He just loves to go up and bite kids for no reason. So he doesn't really come out, and he had kind of a tough life at times. I'm not sure exactly what happened to him, but that's what he does, so he doesn't come out often. But everybody that you see here is staying. We do have dogs adoptable, and we just had a boxer got adopted. We had a little black dog, if you guys saw him. He was adopted. Ace just got adopted. And then we had Nyla, which looked very much like Sadie, was a German Shepherd. She was just adopted. So we do adopt out. People think, oh, they're just hoarders. They keep everything. We adopted out almost all of our kittens except for one. Actually, we have 3 we just took in today, right? So we had 25 kittens and we're down to 4. Actually, we had more than 25 kittens then. So we had almost 30 kittens and we're down to 4 right now. So, and then we have the bottle baby. He won't be available for quite some time. We eventually will start doing hay rides once we get our act together. We don't have as many volunteers as we used to have, so we're opening it up to every day between 9 and 11 and 2 to 4. Anybody can come any day and help with waters. Eventually we're going to let you help us feed, but getting waters done right now through the summer is really important. And then scoop and poop, it's always a good workout. Ask any of my volunteers, right? Everybody's down at least 6-7 pounds. I was talking to people. Cindy's down 150. She lost 150 pounds over 5 years. So it's a great workout. You can make a difference and lose weight. So you don't have to worry about the gym and wiping everything down. You just stay dirty here all day until you go home. It's really a lot of fun.
Christy says that Farley's making some faces at you.
Where is Farley?
He's down below.
Farley?
Over on the right. Lori says you are a wonderful angel to all these animals. Love what you do.
Thank you, Lori. That's 2 Loris. Does anybody have any questions? So I think everybody knows that the store is here. If you ever want to buy food to feed the animals, you can. We do have the skunk. He doesn't come out often. We did have him out once today, but he's kind of like, it's really hot and I'm not coming out. But he sometimes will come out. So if you were interested in seeing the skunk, let us know and we'll see if we can get him for you. So thanks guys for coming. I appreciate it. We run on donations and we are all volunteer run. So if anybody wants to volunteer, if you're under 15, you just have to come with an adult. And the only thing you have to do is sign up in our store when you're ready to volunteer. You can do it the day of. No,
couple questions.
Yes, questions.
When are you going to start up the hay rides again and the other books? What books do you have?
Okay, so the hay rides, we're hoping to start very soon. We're just, like I said, trying to get our act together. We've been open, but we've been running on a skeleton crew, so it's been a little bit difficult. So we hope maybe Sunday if we can do it. If the path is clear, we have to cut some of the branches because we did a test ride and I almost took off Matt's face. I laughed at first because I didn't know he really got hurt, and then he went crying.
Yeah,
like a
but
little
when I
Girl
laugh
Scout.
at you, you get mad at me. I was really hurt though.
He was really hurt.
I had real blood.
And then Matt, when is the other book coming out? Your book?
Well, you have 2 books with you.
Oh,
Yeah, you have
the
all
other
the
books they've seen. I know Gig took them.
And we have to talk about your book, right?
So I do have a book coming out called Funny Farm: My Unexpected Life with 600 Animals, and it's my memoir. Somebody said, I used to say to my mom, "You should write a book, Mom." And then somebody said, "Lori, you should write a book." So it's really a book about my mom's life and my upbringing and how the Funny Farm started. People ask me how did it start, and I say, not on purpose, that's for sure. So it's an interesting book, and that will be out September 7th. So there's a lot of people say, "This is what I want to do. How'd you start?" And you would never believe it, how it even started.
So
Yes, Matt.
the kitty wants you to
Oh,
hold
I think there's a bug in my head.
He wants his mommy.
Okay. He's crying.
And
Yeah, again, and then this one helps me. Want to watch the puppy? Watch the baby. He licks. All right, you wanna see the baby too? So all my dogs, everybody says, how do you acclimate all the animals? We do it slowly. We don't just take the cats and throw them in with the dogs. We say, nice kitty, You want to help with the cleaning? Okay, you be the mommy? You be the mommy too? Oh, that's our flyby. They are the Jersey. Oh no, that's an AWAC.
That's an A10.
That's an A10.
Yeah. We like it.
So we have the New Jersey Devils near us. I work at the FAA and they're next door, so we get our own flybys sometimes.
Oh, you can't go because they want to talk about your boots.
Okay, my boots. You guys have seen these boots. So they're really mucky. We had a volunteer group named Surfside came today, and they got those dirty jobs on TV? They had a pretty dirty job. We had to move the chicken coops that don't really move, and they get really smelly. For the first time ever, I saw guys wanting to wear their masks. So I had to go get the masks, and they all put it on. And so these are rubber cowgirl boots. They're wonderful, so they don't get all messed up, and they can hose off.
Where can they buy your Funny Farm book?
The Funny Farm book, you can come to our store. We also have Farley the Funny Farm dog is available at bookstores like Amazon. I don't know if we have it available anywhere else.
No, your memoir. Where's that going to be?
Oh, my memoir
Yeah.
could be bought anywhere. It's going to be sold in every bookstore, at Target, some different places. They're even doing it international, so it's going to be written in French and
Slovakian.
So if you want your printed copy in Slovakian, we did have a German guy here.
Which is
Polish
which is
guy,
right next to
I should
Idaho, right? Debbie
From
Carr.
Ohio, Matt.
Debbie Carr says it's right next to Idaho.
Debbie Carr's not watching this.
CC Cummings, I have a newborn baby like that, and I know how to take care of it because of these shows, and because of all that you teach her, Lori.
Oh, he has a newborn
Yep.
puppy, not baby. Puppy.
That sounds like a baby kitten.
Baby kitten, great. Yeah, so just don't flip the kitten backwards because then they can aspirate, they can get fluid into their lungs. So hold them flat. Can you hand me my bottle? I know you're doing 2 things at once, Matt.
I can do
I think
2
she's
things at
still.
once.
And then I make it lukewarm, so if you put it on your wrist like you would a baby, and it should just be the same temperature as yourself. And you could see he likes to eat every few minutes, and then really every 2 hours, but not all at once. Every few minutes for those up to 2 hours. Does that make sense?
No.
So I feed him every 2 hours, and I stop and start a little bit. You want to see? What? He's like, Mom, I really would like to get out and see the bunnies. Tucker's obsessed with bunnies.
She loves bunnies.
Do we have any other questions? Because I don't want to keep people.
Well, this was because we made it up to him from the time it cut off with the...
So we cut off on our episode 60 because Matt's phone got too hot. Everybody thought Matt fell in the pool.
Again.
But he didn't. That would have been so funny.
No,
but he didn't. It just that it overheated. And so we decided to show you Tucker and Jesse. You can see Jesse sound asleep. Look, in my lap. Over this side, Matt.
I'm coming.
Come here. Oh, you woke him up. Come here, bud. You got to keep your head up for a second.
So I see you have a bag of Huggies. You use that quite a bit, huh?
Yes, Huggies are used. We go through a bag of Huggies a day with this kitten. Go put the kitten right there. How about that? You want to hang on? No, that's not for you. How about that? Let's hold you there. Is that your baby? Look, he's like, Mom, don't torture me.
The kitten's like, this is soft.
And he's like, oh, get
Give me
off.
5, dude.
All right. So thanks you guys for watching. I hope you like our surprise video live.
And thank everyone for coming.
Thanks everyone for coming, and thank you for your donations. And we hope to see you on Sunday at episode 62, right, Matt?
62, yeah.
62.
It's a beautiful day here today.
Yes. Oh, it is. It is. It's a Tuesday. It's 81 degrees, and I am not at work, so I'm here at the farm. We're open Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 to 4. We are the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. The only thing you have to do is sign a waiver. There are no reservations needed, and it is free to get in. If you would like to leave a donation, that's what we would really appreciate if you can.
So we'll start with this little kid.
That sounds good. Have a great Tuesday. Have a great week, you guys. We'll see you Sunday. Uh-oh. He's like, is it 10 minutes? All right, come on.